This is a device that's going to change Zwift racing forever, and honestly, I'm kind of shocked that it hasn't happened yet. Let me explain. This is Zwift Play. It is a set of innocent-looking gamepads that seemingly only bring the game's controls and convenience to your handlebars. And for the most part, that's actually true. You can activate your power-ups with them, you can give ride-ons, you can take screenshots, you can do U-turns and many more without needing to fiddle with your phone screen with your sweaty fingers. Also, if you are using virtual shifting, you can use these to change your gears instead of Zwift Click. And you can do all that for a single purchase of $99.99, although lately they have been often sold for 50% off. Apart from all of this, however, Zwift Play unlocks one bit of a big advantage for you. An advantage that people who don't have the device don't have access to. And that is steering. And I guess at this point everyone in the game is at least aware of steering, especially during racing, you can see it very often. But the important question is, how big of a deal it actually is? Well, it's huge. It actually has way bigger impact to your performance than I would like to admit after more than 1 year of using it. And pretty much everyone who uses steering will tell you the same thing. But I don't want you to just take my word for it. I'm going to show you. What you are watching right now is me riding the Canopies and Coastlines course. It's 27.5 kilometers long and it is a kind of a route that you can regularly see in Z Racing series. On the left hand side of the screen, there's a footage of me riding without touching my Zwift Play whatsoever. Well, besides shifting, that is. On the right hand side, I'm using my Zwift Play to steer around the corners as well as I can. For both rides, I'm using a time trialing bike so the game doesn't steer my avatar on its own to draft behind other riders. I'm not using any specific power here because the finish time isn't really relevant. However, I'm going to speed up the slower attempt in a way that both rides match, at least at some natural points like the KOM, sprint banners, and of course the finish line. And what we will look at is the elapsed distance at those checkpoints and see how it differs between the ride with steering and the ride with not steering. And here you can see the results. On the first checkpoint, which is the Titans KOM, there was already 100 meters of difference, and that was not even 5k in the ride. Upon exiting the desert roundabout, the difference reads already 300 meters. I suspect it is a little less at this point, but this is the rounded number. This is a woodland sprint banner and the difference is still about 300 meters, arguably because there weren't that many turns since the desert. Moving up to the Sasquatch sprint and the difference is now 400 meters. Here we are at the Acropolis sprint banner and the difference is now 500 meters. And finally, the finish line. On the left you can see 27.5 kilometers, exactly as advertised when you load up the route at the start. But on the right, with the steering, you can see 26.9 kilometers, 600 meters shorter distance. If we put that advantage into numbers, that's a little over 2%. And while that might not seem like a big deal, if we express that as 600 meters over your standard weekly racing course, it's like evading 2 sprints back to back. Personally, I cannot count the occasions where Zwift Play steering saved me from getting dropped. I literally use it in every single race. Is it fair though? Honestly, I don't know. I guess it isn't that different to buying a faster set of wheels or a more aero frame in real-life cycling. And after all, cycling isn't chess where you have almost perfectly fair starting line. What is your opinion on steering though? Should we keep it? Should we ban it? Or should we keep it like it is now, banned only in the highest profile racing like the Zwift games? Let me know in the comments below if you like this video, subscribe, and if you want to learn about ways to gain a racing advantage without spending a single penny. Watch these videos right now.